Hey, my name is Sarah Chedra and you're watching the weirdest shit on the internet. Sup people, how are we? Hope you're good. So, seeing as we're trying to get to know each other, I thought what would be better than to talk about awkward experiences that I've had so you can cringe and laugh at me. My life. It's a whole cringe factor. But anyway, so I thought to knock off cringe stories, episode 1, I could talk about a few little Tinder dates that went really bad. So here are 3 little stories that are all about the lovely world of Tinder. Let go! So, the first story. I was very naive. There was a new phase, right? New thing about Tinder, online dating, and I was like, what is it? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what it's like, and well, wasn't the best decision I've ever made in my life. The first guy that I caught up with, because at the time I didn't really realize I was bisexual or what that meant. I was kind of in this denial phase of, no, I don't like women, no, keep them away. When in actual fact, it's more like, yeah, please come now. But I want them both coming, That's me now. Back then, nah. Anyway, so this guy, his profile looked really good. He was like by a pool, he was like really cute, and as someone who was just testing out the app, I'm like, this one looks good. Pictures, goddamn lie. Warning bells would have gone off when he was like, so can you meet me at East Richmond? Now, I was 17, I was very young, very naive, and I was in McKinnon. It's a good 40 minutes away, right? And you have to take 2 goddamn trains, 2. So, I was a little bit like, oh yeah, sure, go. And then I got the last text from him, which was, oh yeah, I'll just pick you up in my car. I'm like, oh, okay. Again, alarm bells should have gone off again. They didn't. So I met him at East Richmond station. I opened the car door. It was atrocious. God, it was atrocious. His feet were covered in mold and the smell, and I was only in there for 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh, he didn't wear shoes either. Why on earth is this guy wearing no shoes? And I'm like, what the hell? That is crazy. I only sat in the car for 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to call my emergency. This is too bad. Because I asked him so really awkwardly. Again, I was a very awkward person, young, still awkward now, as you can tell. But I was sitting there, and I was like, so what are we gonna be doing? And he's like, so I thought we could, go back to my place and do a bit of making out and see what happens. And I'm like, yeah, look. That was when my friend magically texted me and called me and was like, oh my god, I'm in hospital, come get me, oh my god, I'm dying. Left that very, very quickly. That was an interesting time, and I was like, where the f*** am I? Again, I'm from like different areas of Melbourne. And that was my first experience with Tinder. So, story number 2. This one, so essentially, this guy, his profile looked really good. And he looked really nice. He looked like a genuinely nice person, essentially. And I caught up with him at a station. And it was kind of like, ooh, no, buddy, no. And it's funny because he was a bit of a fuckboy. And I got that vibe after talking to him. And funnily enough, my best mate at the time was walking around there. And we were just going to go to Southland, me and this guy. And my best mate was there randomly, like this was not pre-planned. I'm like, hey, you, Amy, come. Yes, Amy, if you're watching this, you know who you are and you know what happened. Anyway, so I asked her to come, and I was like to her, look, dude, I've got this vibe that he just wants to fuck me, and I'm not into that. Like, it's not my thing. And she was like, oh no, shh. You always say that about people. You never give them a chance. I'm like, okay, look, I'll give him a chance, but you have to stay with me. So she was like, okay, fine. So he was there, and it was essentially me, my best mate, and this guy. We're hanging out, right, at Flight Station, and we decided to go to Southland because that was like 5 minutes down the line by a bus, and we're like, fuck it, we're gonna do something. I don't want to stand around. I didn't get good vibes from him, okay? So we ended up in Southland. We went to like the Kmart part. So anyone who's familiar with the Southland, you kind of have a picture of what. And I went to go get money out of an ATM. Came back, okay? Now my best mate at the time went to me. So Sarah, you alright? Well, goddamn very right. I'm like, I knew you'd come around. I generally am always. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, internally. Anyway, and so I was like to her, why? Why on fuck have you just worked out that this guy's just wanting to fuck? She came. And she was like to me, well, he invited me back to his place to have sex. Just gonna throw that out there. It was just meant to be me and him, not me and my best mate. So, my last story. You all know Star Wars, don't you? You know the new one that had come out? So I went and saw it, right, with this guy from Tinder. And he looked really sweet, he looked really nice, and you know, he just didn't seem like a bad guy. He seemed good. Like, better than the others. I know. You also see my judgment here, and it's like, Sarah, both guys weren't good. But I'm like, regardless. So we went there, and I was like, okay, we'll watch Star Wars. He wanted to watch it. I'm like, fuck it, we'll do it. So we watched it. We get in. He had brought his own food. And I'm like, okay, economical. I can get behind that. That's cool. I like saving money too. But then the weird thing, he was like, oh yeah, I made the butter myself. I'm like, oh, cool. And he wanted me to eat it, just the butter, while we were watching a movie. And later did I find that that was his food. Yeah, that was weird. Let's just say I wasn't feeling good for the next few days because of that. And then, oh, the best part. He made me pay for it afterwards. Yes, that's right. I'm not talking about the movie because I'm all about equality, right? But this motherfucker wanted me to pay for this shit that he made. Butter. I was a little bit like, wow, fuck. Do you know how much you wanted for them? Probably the best part. $20. $20 fucking dollars! This was more expensive than the fucking movie. Hats off to like the guy. Good on you. You can make shit that's disgusting and make people puke. But why would anyone want to pay $20 for shit that's homemade? And then he expected me. He was gonna give me a lift home, and I'm like, oh yeah, that would be great. Got home. Hey, can you give me $10 for petrol? I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god, it was just like, are you trying to be a gold digger? Like, are you trying to be a gold digger? That's what you're trying to be, because like, that's the only way in my mind I could justify it. Like, you're planning, like, preparing your debut, like, look at me guys, give me your cash! Like, the only way I could justify it. That was the most weirdest, except for the foot guy. He really tops off to him. Okay guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed those stories. I hope they, you know, helped you laugh a little bit at me. And now you realize how bad I am with people. judgment on apps. Yeah, I know, cringy. Anyway, so look, I hope you can like the video, share it with your mates that can relate, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week, and thanks for joining me, Weirdos, and I'm out! Woo!